is longer. There is big list of age-related diseases. We have high blood pressure, stroke, heart diseases, diabetes, osteoporosis, arthritis, weight gain, and the list goes on and on. For me, my golden years were when I was a child, when I used to play, run, climb, laugh, and enjoy, and that too without any worry of any kind of injury or ache. It is well researched and documented that exercise reduces biological age. I found an interesting research, which is a recent research of 2018, where they said that doctors are at the greater risk of work related stress and burnout and mental problems like depression and anxiety than the general population. It also said that there are incidences of suicide, especially among the women doctors and trainees and GPs, which is also comparatively high. There's actually one GP who said that I remember once actually sitting under the desk, hugging my knees to my chest, and I was so anxious. So exercise can also reduce the stress levels. So we have the exercise which reduce the biological age, and exercise can also reduce the stress levels. Now, for next 7 days, I want you all doctors to do this exercise. Okay, you have to look in the mirror. Look for where you have grown old, where you have a lot of fat, where is your injured joints, which is painful. How you look in the mirror. Then keep a weighing machine by the side of your bed, and first thing in the morning you have to check your weight. So keep on checking your weight for next 7 days. Then every time when you are eating, you have to watch what exactly you are eating. Are you eating nutritious food? You are eating unhealthy food like more of carbs, more of fats, junk food, sugar. Then ask your spouse how you are looking. Okay. Then try your old clothes when you were thin, or try them if you have, and then climb a flight of stairs very fast and see if what happens to your body. So this is your reflection time on exactly what is happening to you and how you are today. So I want you all to practice these 6 points. And also you have to visualize that you have become so fat that you don't even fit in the vision screen. Okay, and you also have to imagine that you are so much injured and with arthritic joints, and you are all over covered with braces. So these are the two exercises which you need to do, that is in the reflection time and your visualization time. And then after pondering over these exercises, I want you to do a mental imagery or a meditation where you have the best of the body. Okay, you have six-pack abs and you are posing on the Facebook and you get 4,000 likes. And you have won a marathon where you have 10,000 likes on Instagram. I have actually written the word and here, it's not or. Okay, so there is a specific reason why I have written that and. You have to have six-pack abs, you have to run a marathon. So it is true that any kind of physical activity is better than the sedentary lifestyle. Uh, like I've always heard that instead of sitting, go and do what you like. You can dance, you can go for trekking, you can go and run. Okay, do any kind of physical activity. So it is true that any kind of physical activity is better than a sedentary lifestyle. But it is not true, it is false that only one kind of physical activity will make you completely fit. Okay, so uh, there are certain researches when you search a sedentary lifestyle versus running. Okay, so you will get lot of research on that running is more better than the sedentary lifestyle. Okay, but when we search if running is better than total fitness, I didn't find any research. Okay, um, on the research tools. So what you get here is full body weight workout versus running. Okay, it was all versus, like body weight exercises versus running. Then which is better, running faster, running longer? Okay, so these were all researches which I found if I typed running versus total fitness. So there was no research which I found that complete fitness versus running. Then when I found running a marathon, then there were also researches which I like. Marathon running is good, but I found other researches where they said that marathon runners could use a prehab for better running. Hmm. Then there were also uh, researches like quick and effective strength workout for marathon training. Okay, so here what we can see is people need a prehab, people need a effective strength workout with marathon training. And when I searched that what exactly weightlifting does for your body, then I found an interesting research where lifting weight was good for your heart, and that was that. The research I will tell you in details, which was a very recent research, with 2019 research. In that research, what they have said that they have compared aerobic exercise versus weightlifting on heart, where they found that aerobic exercise reduced the adipose tissue, epicardial adipose tissue by about 32%, and weight training reduced 24%. But weight training also reduced pericardial adipose tissue by 31%. Then there are other benefits of resistance training, that you increase the muscle mass, you increase the basal metabolism. Then participants doing resistance training, they burn more calories during the day. Okay, so when you are doing a weight training exercise in the morning, throughout the day you are burning calories. So according to me, combination of a cardiovascular exercise and resistance training with good flexibility routine is best kind of workout. So there are benefits of cardiovascular exercise like running a long distance. There are good effects on heart, lungs. Okay, but resistance training also has its benefit, plus the flexibility. What is physical fitness? Physical fitness is body's ability to function efficiently and effectively. And what are the components of physical fitness? So mainly we will focus on aerobic endurance, muscular strength, and flexibility. Now, how much exercise should we do? So, according to the American Society Sports Medicine, these are the recommendations which it gives, like 60 minutes of cardiovascular exercise 3 times per week. So, we should cover 150 minutes per week for cardiovascular exercise and 3 times per week of resistance training for major muscles and 3 times per week for flexibility exercises. So these are the recommendations. So 3 times we need to do cardiovascular exercise for 60 minutes. 3 times major muscle group per week for resistance training. And 3 times with resistance training or cardiovascular, you can combine flexibility training. Aerobic endurance, you can either do it on treadmill or you can run on the track. There are many people who say that treadmill causes injury. So there are some people are afraid to uh, like work out on the treadmill. But what I found is that when because of the rainy season, you can't go and run on the road. I couldn't go and run on the road because I had put on weight after my baby. So there were certain restrictions which I had when on running on road when I started my fitness. So I had treadmill at home with proper precautions and planning. I started with treadmill, and which I like. So that was the activity which I liked also. So I started with treadmill training, and then I slowly shifted to on track training. Hmm. Then you can do a slow continuous run. So slow continuous, you can start with walking for 1 hour. Then you can slowly, when your fitness goes on improving, slowly you can increase the speed, or you can start jogging. So the slow you are, more fat you burn. And there's the other training called as fartlek training, where you can add slow and a sudden bursts of sprints in between. And then you can go to interval training to increase your speed. So you jog and you run. So this is the kind of you are increasing your intensity slowly. Then for resistance training, this was my plan when I started my fitness, where I did push-ups. So one was upper body, one was lower body exercise. So I started with push-ups, then I went to squats, then I went to bench press, lunges, then upper body bent over rowing, then did my deadlifts, then I did overhead shoulder press, and then calf raises, and then my abs and back. So I started with 12 reps, 2 sets, then I went to 3 sets, and then I increased the weight. So here is a small gym setup which I had made for home setup for my training. And then you can add several fitness exercises, flexibility exercises for shoulder and lower body and for upper body. So here is a small gym setup which I have made at home, which I have where I have treadmill, I have um, Bosu ball, I have a Swiss ball, then I have a pull-up bar where I actually also tie my TRX band. Then I have a bench. I have few barbell weights, dumbbells. I have mat, and I also have bands, therabands, and loops for lower body. Okay, so there are certain key points which we need to keep in mind when we start our fitness. We should know our body well for injuries. Now, if I take my example, I was a dancer. I am a dancer, and but when I was small, injury prevention, the awareness and the knowledge of injury prevention was less. So I did my dancing on a concrete floor. So because of that, I had injured my knees, I had injured my hips, and that's why when I started my fitness, all those injuries cropped up. So is there a solution? So we will discuss about the solution to our old injuries um, then later in the slide. Then always we should keep in mind that high intensity will cause injuries. So after the age of 30, if we have certain injuries and we start with high intensity workouts, it they have to cause some injuries. So there is always a risk of injuries with high intensity workout. Then we should always go slow and steady. Okay, so we should go slowly with weight training, and you need to what speed is like you of progression is, first you start with 12 reps of 2 sets, then you go to 3 sets. Once you are good with 3 sets, then you increase your weight. So that will be the progression in your resistance training. Then you have to have a plan. So what my workout is Monday, Wednesday, Friday is mainly I do my aerobic conditioning, and Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is what I do my um, resistance training. But Sunday is what I have kept a recovery day where I rest. So you need to plan well so that you go on improving and do not deteriorate. Then I have to stick to the plan. You have to stick to a proper plan. If you deviate from the plan, then you are going back again. And patience is the key. You have to go on continuing with the exercises every day. And if you need an expert opinion, you should always take expert opinion, and you should always take and do the exercise under their supervision. So I have created these injury prevention plans. So the experience which I have with exercises, we have created certain injury prevention plans for lower body and upper body, and which I follow on myself also, and that has helped me a lot to conquer my injuries and go on improving with my fitness. So here is a small video of how the exercises for injury prevention. So this is a first exercise where I'm stabilizing my scapula and only moving my hand so that uh, I have a good movement while doing my exercises. So similarly, in flexion, in abduction, I'm stabilizing my scapula. Then these are certain proprioceptive exercises with dumbbells. So I've taken 1 kg weight and I've tried to. So there was a component of muscle endurance in the fitness component. So mainly what I'm doing in my injury prevention, I'm improving my muscle endurance. So 50 counts with 1 kg weight, and I have to stay there in the 90 degrees abducted position, and I have to stabilize my scapula with eyes closed, with eyes open, activate my proprioceptors. So these are the kind of exercises which I will do for improving my muscle endurance. Plus the balance, plus your core. When you are standing on one leg, you are improving your core stability. Then I also practice certain balance exercises on Bosu. So Bosu is a little bit unstable platform. Doing shoulder proprioceptive exercises on Bosu was a bit difficult, and I also tried with eyes closed. So these injury prevention plans after 30 to 35 age, if you are planning to do fitness, these exercises are become very crucial that you can progress ahead. The same you can do an external rotation, you can do an internal rotation for proprioception of your shoulders. So I'm giving an example of shoulder proprioceptive exercises where here now I have to shift from standing, I go to crawling. And from crawling, slowly I will go to a push-up position. So there are progressions in every exercise. So if I have to achieve a good push-up without any injury, I need to follow certain injury prevention plans with TheraBand exercises, with balance and proprioception exercises, and then do the push-up. Then from double hand, you go to single hand. Again, you activate your proprioception receptors of your hand, of your shoulder. Okay, so single hand is a little difficult. You have to activate your core. You have to do the movements on your single hand. And then this is the advanced exercise on medicine ball. So the base is very unstable, where you have to control your core and you have to move your shoulder. Okay, and then what I tried was handstand. Okay, so that was my aim of doing the exercises. So I tried handstand, I tried headstands. And then what later I was trying to do is standing on my full hands. Right now I was doing with wall support. So you can improve your strength with injury prevention plans, slowly going ahead. Okay, so today I have got my back my childhood. So after two deliveries and after a lot of injuries of my conquering my injuries from childhood, my childhood injuries and trying to do all the injury prevention plans on myself, plus lifting weights, running a long distance, and making periodized plans for myself. Today, I have got back my childhood, and what I think is now it's your turn. And I think this lecture was helpful, will help you to start your fitness and reduce your weight or conquer your injuries and be healthy in your golden years. So thank you. Any question answers?
Hello. Yes. Yes, Dr. Kashmira. Yes. So thank you very much. Your exercise are very excellent. Wow.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. Uh, so fit is not a destination. It is a way of life actually. There are a few questions in question answer section. So this question is
Yeah.
asked by Dr. Prakash Mahajan sir. How to motivate oneself to do exercise?
Okay. Um, so I will tell you how I motivated myself.
Okay.
So first, I started with I used to like treadmill and I used to play songs. Okay, I used to listen to a lot of music and then I started my uh, endurance training because endurance like you have to run for 60 minutes and how to cover those 60 minutes is a big question mark. So I started with a few songs and but then what happened that I got bored with songs also, so I changed my playlist. I tried new songs, but after several days, several months, I got bored with the music. Then
Mhm.
what I did was I had studies to do, so like different courses, different reading material I had. So I went to Udemy. I subscribed for Udemy courses, and while doing my
Mhm.
endurance, I used to listen to the course material. So
Mhm.
that helped me a lot. And then I had like I have already given that there was this vision or the imagery where I used to always focus on like I what exactly I need in my body. I need those six pack abs, I need endurance, I need to run a marathon. So I used to focus on those that goal, and that motivated me a lot. So I'm still trying different techniques so that I am motivated every day. So this is how I kept myself motivated.
Okay.
And I think every person has their own likings, and
Mhm.
they should try doing what they like while doing the
Mm.
endurance exercise.
Okay. Thank you. Dr. Asawari has written that Dr. Kashmira and her, she is impressed by your fitness. Okay.
Thank you.
So, so Kashmira, how to recognize which exercise is suitable for me? That according to body structure or according to
Mhm.
age, how
Okay.
to recognize?
Yeah. Okay. So see, there are mainly for body types. There are
Hmm.
mainly three body types. So that is
Hmm.
endomorph, mesomorph, and ectomorph.
Mhm.
So ectomorphic body type is the one who are very lean. Okay, so these people are very good in running. So they have more of aerobic kind of muscle fibers, and they are very good in running. Then is your mesomorphic type. I am a mesomorph. Mesomorphs are good in weight training, and they also have a few aerobic fibers. So I am good in weight training. So I started weight training, which was much more simpler for me than the aerobic training. So what I said was about my motivation for listening to music and all. I focused on aerobic conditioning because that is where I needed motivation. So lean people can do marathon training much more easier. Mesomorphs can do weight training much more easier, and the endomorphs can are mainly those hefty kind, weight lifting kind. They have more of strength fibers in them. So you need to know your body type well, and mostly people who are mesomorph, they will like weight training more. For them, aerobic conditioning will be a little difficult. For lean people, weight training will be more difficult than the aerobic conditioning. So body type will always give your what exactly you like, or what
Mhm.
exactly you are made for. So, but then what I think is you need to have a balance of both. Your strength training also, because strength training keeps you stronger, and
Mhm.
aerobic conditioning makes your lungs and heart much better. So you need a combination of both the trainings plus the flexibility. Right.
Okay. Okay. Dr. Gundecha has asked, any exercise plan for starters, for beginners?
Mhm. See, starting you need to have a few dumbbells.
Hmm.
So you can have dumbbells with 2 kgs, three kgs, or 4 kgs. You don't get in the market a lot, but 2 kgs, 3 and 5 kgs. So with 5 kgs weight, you can start with the basic plan. For upper body mainly, you can do push-ups. You can do push-ups. For upper
Hmm.
body, you can do bent over rows. So if you are doing a pushing movement, you have to do a, that is a front anterior body movement. You have to do a posterior movement also. That will be your front, like rowing. Okay, bent over rows. So mainly your push-ups, your bent over rows. Overheads is what I was not doing because I had shoulder pain. So I was into my rehab. So twice or thrice in a week, I used to do my rehab exercises, and then I used to do my weight training exercise, so push-ups and bent over rowing, and then I used to do a lat pull down. And for lower body, I used to do squat, lunges,
Hmm.
deadlift, and calf. So this is the basic plan which we can start. You can start off with 2 kgs. If it is light, then you can go to 5 kgs. So now I have dumbbells of up to 15 kgs with me,
Hmm.
and for barbells I have up to 30 kgs. So you can slowly increase. Then you can also add a different variety in your workout. So I have got TRX. So TRX
Hmm.
is a very nice body weight exercise. Bosu. I have a Swiss ball. So if I'm bored someday to do my dumbbells, I add a different kind of exercise activity um, to for a change. And for aerobic activity, I think walking is the best exercise.
Hmm.
So you start with slow walking, then do a little brisk and power walk. But then timing is important. You have to do that for minimum 30 minutes to maximum 60 minutes. You need to walk. And then slowly, as your capacity improves, you can increase on the walking speed. You can start jogging and running. So
Okay.
that is how
Okay.
I started my fitness.
Okay. And what is your advice about the food? Means empty stomach exercise or after food? Actually, म्हणजे रनिंगच्या वेळेस काहीतरी खायला सांगतात, like banana or something.
Mhm.
So can you guide us?
Yeah, so if you want to have a good meal, so it should be at least 3 to 4 hours before your exercise. And then 1 hour before your exercise, you need to have a small snack, okay, which should not be fatty. It should have a more like banana ka sangtat because it has a lot of carbohydrates. But banana is what has a high glycemic index. So you have to have a little bit of carbs with it, high fiber. So the energy which you are having is stored for a longer time, and you can use that for a longer duration. So you can have different kinds of like protein and carbohydrate substitutes, or if like food 1 hour before your exercise, and that really helps. So you can have a sandwich with vegetables in it, and you can even have protein bars just 1 hour before, and some fruits. So it should not be very heavy also, because it's just an hour before your body needs to digest. So a quick snack, and then water. So water is hydration is very important. So you have to have water before your exercise, in between your exercise, and after your exercise. So that is also very important. So in between, you need to have 1 cup of water every 15 to 20 minutes. And you need to finish off with your 8 to 10 or 15 glasses a day. So that is your hydration and diet. Fats you don't have before the exercise, because fats do not give you, they don't digest quickly, and so avoid fat, um, and even salty, because you can actually have some salt water drink and sugar drink in between your exercises. So that salt there's water retention because of salt, so you don't have to go to toilet every now and then. So they recommend salt, sugar drinks. Okay, not aerated, normal water, salt and sugar, that you can have in between the exercise.
Okay. And what are the benefits of aerobic exercises? Anaerobic exercise.
Anaerobic is your resistance training.
Okay.
है ना? So and see, mainly what happens when after 35 years of age, you are reducing your muscle mass. Okay, so muscle get atrophy when as your age increases. So your joints they go under wear and tear. You have arthritis. If your muscles are not strong, then your joints won't stay for longer time. So that's why, to avoid arthritis, better is you do a strength training regime from the younger age, so that to avoid the arthritis. So that is what is the aim of doing a strength training or an aerobic kind of a workout.
Okay.
That is, yeah.
Okay. Which exercises for straight back posture? Which exercises are helpful for straight back posture? Straight back.
So improving your posture, na?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we generally, what postural problems we have in our back is, you have thoracic kyphosis. So it's a slouched posture which we sit, and you can also have a exaggerated lordosis. So you have a exaggerated curve at your lumbar spine. So the exercises which I had shown for TheraBand exercises, which I had shown for upper body, they are those exercises which can improve your posture. So we have these TheraBand exercises, which mainly focus on your retractors of your shoulders. So you have to do those exercises. If you can come to the clinic, Sai Hospital, I can teach you those exercises to
Okay.
improve
Okay.
your
Okay.
posture. Yeah.
Or what is more better, climbing hill, jogging, and fast walking?
Okay, so hill climbing or jogging. Okay, See, walking is the best because if
Hmm.
we are looking at the
It's-
older age group, walking will be the preferred exercise. Okay, fast walking, brisk walking. So that
Mhm.
will be a preferred exercise. Slowly, as your strength improves and slowly as your endurance improves, you can increase the speed and you
Hmm.
can jog. Hill climbing comes in a little advanced level. Okay, when you have a lot of strength.
Okay.
Usually, what happens? People they are very excited to try something new
Hmm.
and start fitness. And there are so many people who tell me is that they climb stairs like several hundred stairs in a day.
Hmm.
But stair climbing, what I have found, is a very advanced kind of exercise, and I think they need strengthening also with such kind of exercise. So once your strength base is um, prepared, you are prepared with your strength, then you can try these exercises. Even for my sports players, the sport activity is intense activity. So I don't recommend them to do jumping kind of activities if their strength base is not proper. So first I will improve my strength and then go to higher activities like hill climbing or stair climbing.
Okay. So start with walking, then jogging, and then climbing.
Then
Okay.
side by side you need to have your
Huh.
strength exercises. That's
Okay.
it.
Dr. Madhvi Chauhan has asked, I have multiple sclerosis. What program I need?
Multiple sclerosis, yeah. So for them, it is like they need a slow, regular exercises for
Mhm.
everyday exercises. So they feel stiff in their body. So
Mhm.
like how what exercises we do for warm up, a general warm up kind of slow exercises, and they need some heavy, if they are using a stick or support, they need some heavy stick so that their posture is correct and they have balance properly. So we need to work on their balance exercises, we need to work on their regular general mobility exercises. If they work on flexibility, that's
Mhm.
also good. And less we need a very slow progression with small weights, like we can start with half kg weights
Mhm.
and focus on the major muscle groups. And mainly slow program is very important for multiple sclerosis. And
Okay.
also support is very crucial. And whenever they have episodes, I think a supervised physiotherapy is important.
Okay. Okay. Or is there any technique to do our work in such a position that help us as an exercise? Dr. Sangeeta
Mm,
Mane has asked.
technique, technique.
म्हणजे बऱ्याच वेळा आपण किचन समोर उभे राहतो किंवा खूप जास्त वेळ काम करतो.
Mhm.
अशा वेळेस काही पोस्चर्स किंवा दॅट वर्क इज इटसेल्फ लाइक अ एक्सरसाइज. कुठले असे
Mhm.
पोस्चर्स किंवा पोझिशन्स आहेत का काम करताना?
See, what I feel is that your work is work, okay,
हं.
and yeah, so we shouldn't mix the work with exercise. We need to have a different time altogether for ourselves, for our weight training. So, if you are asking for me proper posture while doing some kitchen work, so what you can do is you can keep a stool below your leg. And if you have a knee pain or if you have back pain, you can keep a small stool in the kitchen floor, and you
हं.
can alternatively keep your leg on the stool if you are working for a long time. So, we have certain ergonomic advices while you are working. So if you're a computer professional, you have different ergonomic advices of how to sit. Then if you're a housewife working in the kitchen more, you have different advices. So I will need your exact profession
हं.
so that I can give you a proper ergonomic
ओके.
advice.
ओके. ओके.
Mhm.
फॉर डॉक्टर्स आम्ही खूप वेळ खुर्चीत बसून असतो. त्याच्यासाठी मध्ये-मध्ये उठायला पाहिजे असं म्हणतात ना.
Mhm.
तर या लाँग स्टँडिंग आता वेबिनार्स आणि यामुळे खूप वेळ असं बसणं होतं एका जागी. तर
Mhm.
त्यासाठी काही मोमेंट्स सजेस्ट कराल का?
Mhm. See, mainly what I think na, कि why don't we keep ourselves so fit so that you can sit for
हम्म,
lifetime. Why don't we make ourselves fit? म्हणजे मी समजा माझे शोल्डर स्ट्रॉंग बनवलेत आणि
हम्म,
आज मी टेकून नाही बसले आणि माझ्या शोल्डर मध्ये जर काही प्रॉब्लेम नाहीये बिकॉज आय एम स्ट्रॉंग. So
हम्म.
why do we need a ergonomic advice of moving my neck, moving my hands while working? So I am a
Okay.
firm believer that you have to keep yourself fit first, and then
हम्म,
you can do any kind of activities. Even like the doctors tell us to, if we have knee pain, mandi घालून नको बसू. If we have back pain, खालती नको वाकू. Don't squat. Use Western toilets. So we have to make ourselves so fit that we can do any kind of activity in this world. So ergonomic advices are advices when we are in pain. So if you are in pain while sitting, for especially for doctors, of
हम्म.
course you need to just take a walk every 15 minutes. Then there is a simple exercise like that you can do. This, see, like you can do a click exercise. So you are retracting your shoulders. So you can do a click exercise. So this is a very simple exercise which you can do in sitting, like sitting position. Then neck rotations is a good exercise, but don't stretch. Just move. You don't have to stretch. Just move up and down, sideways, and over to the shoulders. So these are the basic exercises which you can do. You can also stretch your shoulders, and of course sitting with support if you have shoulder pain or back pain is the important aspect of sitting for long duration. So with sitting with a backrest is important.
Okay. Dr. Minal Pawar has asked, what exercise you will suggest to 70-year lady? Exercises for 70 years lady. Hello.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Sorry. काय झालं?
Okay, okay.
हम्म.
डॉक्टर मिनल पवारने विचारलंय की
हम्म.
which exercise you will prefer for a 70-year lady?
Acha. See, I don't think there is any kind of different exercise for 70 years.
Hmm.
See, mainly you need to focus on these aspects. So you have to do a little bit of jogging. 70 years mainly काय होणार आहे की strength wise they are weak if they are not doing exercises from the start. So there can be muscle atrophy किंवा muscle weakness जास्ती असणार आहे.
Hmm.
So while starting a strength training workout, she will need a little bit of supervision.
Hmm.
प्लस इंजुरी प्रिव्हेंशन प्लॅन्स जे आहेत ते साईड बाय साईड ठेवायचे. सो यू वर्कआउट विथ इंजुरी प्रिव्हेंशन प्लॅन्स, यू डू अ लिटल बिट ऑफ रेजिस्टन्स ट्रेनिंग एक्सरसाइज, अँड देन यू डू फॉर युअर endurance training as you go out for walking. Now I will need to
Mhm.
know what if she has any injuries or any
Mhm.
body ailments before prescribing any exercises
Okay.
to her. If she can call
Mhm.
me, I can help her out with her exercise and fitness.
Okay.
But the
Okay.
exercise regime, the points
Hmm.
which I have told remain the same. We just
Hmm.
need to, she does need a little bit of monitoring, supervision, and a proper
Hmm.
plan in place. So there are no
Okay.
restrictions.
Okay. Okay. And the most popular question. Please suggest some exercise for belly fat, central obesity, lose weight.
Hmm.
Common question.
So, yeah. So endurance exercise is very, very important for reducing fat.
Hmm.
Hmm. What research has said that high intensity exercises reduce your fat faster.
Hmm.
But if we are above 30, 35, I won't advise to go to a high intensity workout right away. So the best way is slow jogging, slow running. Timing is important. If you do it only for 20 minutes, then that won't reduce your fat. If you are doing a high intensity workout for 20 minutes, then that will reduce your fat. But if you are doing a slow jog, slow walk, then you need to do it for minimum 60 minutes. So
Mhm.
that is very, very important. And if you have a goal of reducing your weight, you need to do the 60 minutes walk for at least 4 times a week and strength training 3 times a week. So
Okay.
that will be the plan for weight loss. Plus, diet recommendation is very, very important. So, how I planned my diet was that literally skipped the afternoon meal.
Mhm.
Okay, I skipped this because I used to always have a less portion, anyways. So, reduce my fat further. I needed to skip one meal. So I had a good breakfast, then I had good dinner time. So dinner, see, I don't think different dietitians have different opinions. So, but for me, I didn't skip my dinner because family time was very, very important for me, and I used to enjoy having food with my family. So
Good.
I never skipped my dinner. And
Yes,
afternoon I
yes.
was anyways working. I was busy,
Mhm.
so that was easier for me to
Mhm.
skip in the afternoon. So I used to have just a fruit or something, apple, which is
Okay.
low fat, low carbs. I used to have such kind of low fat and carb food in the afternoon, and but very minimum quantity. And
Mhm.
I used to have good breakfast and dinner. So diet is also plays a crucial role, plus
Mhm.
regular endurance training and your weight training.
Okay, okay, great.
Yeah.
Which protein supplements are better?
Protein, see, I don't actually recommend any protein supplements as being a sports physiotherapist,
Hmm.
because like the doping agency, they don't recommend or they don't advise to have any kind of supplement. They don't give any guarantee of doping. So I never use any supplements. I what I do is eat a natural protein intake. So I have steamed fish, steamed egg, and chicken mainly. I avoid meat, and and I think I'm doing quite well with natural resources, natural food. So I don't think protein supplement as per se is required to increase your.
Whey protein, about whey protein or
See, I don't think it is
uh-huh.
necessary.
Okay, okay.
It is not necessary. Your food should be
Mm.
important. You
Yeah,
should have good protein intake through natural food.
okay.
If that is, you can buy any kind of a protein, like you get Nutra, you get some Cadbury based proteins in medical shop.
Mm.
You can get those if you are not having proper nutrition, like protein intake. Like
Mm.
today, maybe I didn't have an egg. I don't have even non-veg for my lunch. I don't have proper dal. So vegetarian food won't give you that much protein. So
Mm.
I can have one spoon of um, protein powder with my milk. So that
Okay.
way you can keep a protein ka dabba with you. And the
Mm.
days when your protein is not sufficient, that day you can have a protein.
Mhm.
Hmm? But then
Okay.
mainly what I focus is natural food. That is the best.
Mhm. Okay, okay. Dr. Kushal Mahajan asked, can you elaborate about cross-functional training?
Hmm.
मीन्स मी रनिंग करतेय तर क्रॉस
Hmm.
ट्रेनिंग म्हणून सायकलिंग
Hmm.
ट्रेकिंग
Hmm.
कुठला स्पोर्ट्स असेल तर विच म्हणजे सपोर्टिंग ट्रेनिंग सेशन तुम्ही सजेस्ट
Hmm.
करा.
Hmm. Hmm. ओके. सो क्रॉस ट्रेनिंग जिथे मी टेनिसला जाते तिथे त्यांच्यासाठी मी प्लॅन्स केलेत.
हम्म,
तर क्रॉस ट्रेनिंग शुड बी देअर वन्स अ वीक.
हम्म,
तर तर व्हॉट आय हॅव प्लॅन्ड की मंडे टू सॅटर्डे आय हॅव टाइम,
हम्म,
आणि एक दिवस त्यातला क्रॉस ट्रेनिंग मध्ये जातो. सो दे कॅन डू वॉट एव्हर ऍक्टिव्हिटी, विच एव्हर ऍक्टिव्हिटी दे लाईक. आणि
हम्म,
क्रॉस ट्रेनिंग मेनली काय होतं की युअर माइंड बिकम्स फ्रेश, युअर बॉडी इज like there is a renewal for your body with some different activity. You're not bored with similar exercises, everyday workout. And also you also can you use different muscles while
हम्म,
doing a cross training. So
हम्म,
that same muscles तुम्ही नाही वापरत, एक वेगळे मसल्स पण वापरतात while doing cross training. So mental आणि physical benefits are there for cross training. So once a week you can do any kind of cross training. You can whichever you like.
हम्म,
So what I do is cycling I liked, but then I tried cycling. That time I had back pain because I had just delivered. म्हणून मग
हम्म,
cycle I didn't attempt again. I can try now. I intend to
हम्म,
try now. I have gone for treks. Treks were good for me. but I cannot start it right away. So what I did some Swiss ball exercises, Swiss ball activities. That was different for me. Then I did TRX. TRX is also a good exercise, functional training exercise. Then even rock climbing is good. कुठेतरी रॉक क्लाइम्बिंग वॉल असेल तर तिथे जाऊन रॉक क्लाइम्बिंग करू शकतो, किंवा इफ वी हॅव स्टेशनरी सायकल, एक सेशन फक्त स्टेशनरी सायकलचा करायचा. तर वन्स इन अ वीक यू कॅन प्लॅन सर्टन क्रॉस ट्रेनिंग ऍक्टिव्हिटीज. इट इज एनी काइंड ऑफ ऍक्टिव्हिटी विल बी युअर क्रॉस ट्रेनिंग ऍक्टिव्हिटीज. कधीतरी स्विमिंग करायचं. तर आता इथे म्हणजे डॉक्टर्ससाठी यू कॅन डू एनिथिंग. फॉर स्पोर्ट स्पेसिफिक, आता ज्यांना टेनिस असेल तर टेनिससाठी स्विमिंग विल बी अ क्रॉस ट्रेनिंग, विच इज एक्झॅक्टली अपोजिट ऍक्टिव्हिटी. किंवा मग इवन सायकलिंग इज गुड फॉर टेनिस.
ओके.
तर पण इथे आपल्यासाठी काही चालेल, म्हणजे कोणती डिफरंट ऍक्टिव्हिटी. आपण एकदा स्विस बॉलचा वर्कआउट केला, एकदा TRXचा वर्कआउट केला, एकदा मेडिसिन बॉल्स घेऊन काहीतरी वेगळं केलं, किंवा एकदा जर गुडघे नीट असतील तर जम्पिंग केलं, किंवा एकदा एरोबिक मॅच घेतली. तर एनी काइंड ऑफ अ क्रॉस डिफरंट काइंड ऑफ अ वर्कआउट इज युअर क्रॉस ट्रेनिंग.
येस येस येस. कारण आमच्या GPA मध्ये खूप डॉक्टर्स मॅरेथॉन रनिंग साठी पॅशनेट आहेत. डॉक्टर कोल्हे कपल, डॉक्टर बेल्लमपल्ली सर, डॉक्टर भुतडा, काही सायकलिस्ट आहेत आमच्यामध्ये, डॉक्टर राजगुरू सर यांच्यासारखे काही ट्रेकर्स पण आहेत की त्यांनी आतापर्यंत 1000 टाइम्स सिंहगड ट्रेक केलेला आहे. तर येस येस. तर ऍक्च्युली हे जे काही असतं हे फिटनेस स्पोर्ट्स म्हणून काही म्हणू किंवा काही
काय. हॅलो हॅलो
ज्योती.
ओके.
कनेक्शन. या प्लीज.
या ट्रेनिंग जर ट्रेकर्स, मॅरेथॉनर्स आणि सायकलिस्ट आहेत, तर सी इफ यू वॉन्ट टू मेक अ प्लॅन फॉर मॅरेथॉनर्स ऑर ट्रेकर्स किंवा सायकलिस्ट, तर सायकलिंगला तर तुम्ही रोजच जाणार आहे. बट फॉर यू सायकलिंग इज अ प्रोफेशन. इट इज नॉट अ वे ऑफ एक्सरसाइज झाला आता तो, बिकॉज यू आर अ स्पोर्ट प्लेअर, यू आर अ सायकलिस्ट, यू आर अ मॅरेथॉनर. सो दॅट विल बी वन ऑफ युअर, आपण एक स्पोर्ट असं घेऊया. And your fitness training will be different. So you have your weight training, you have your endurance training. So the cyclist la endurance training होतच असतं, but they can run on the ground. So on the ground will be your cross training also, if you are going to do cycling for a long time. So on the ground running will be your cross training activity for cyclist. आणि ट्रेकर्स विल शुड डू लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रेंथ ट्रेनिंग, बिकॉज नी आणि म्हणजे लेगला खूप जास्त इम्पॅक्ट फोर्सेस होतात. प्लस डिसेलरेशनच्या वेळेस पुल्स होऊ शकतात खाली घेताना. तर मग स्ट्रेंथ बेस एक ठेवणं गरजेचं असतं फॉर ट्रेकर्स.
ऍक्च्युली आपण जे एक्सरसाइजेस करतो दॅट इज फॉर फिटनेस स्पोर्ट अँड कॉम्पिटेटिव्ह स्पोर्ट. तर रनिंग करताना सपोज आय रन फॉर ओनली फिटनेस, पण बऱ्याच वेळा कॉम्पिटेटिव्ह स्पिरिट डेव्हलप होतं आणि खूप इंजुरीज होतात. तर कसं अवॉइड करता येईल त्याला? लाईक PB साठी आपण बऱ्याच वेळा ट्राय करतो आणि मग इंजुरीज फेस करायला लागतात. सो व्हॉट टू डू?
नाही, ऍक्च्युली ना इंजुरी प्रिव्हेन्शन प्लॅन्स, मला पण काय झालं की वन डे when I missed certain my rehab, जो इंजुरी प्रिव्हेन्शनचा रिहॅब आहे तो आय मिस्ड फॉर अराउंड 2 weeks. म्हणून मग तिथे डिकंडिशनिंग व्हायला लागलं आणि आय लँडेड अप इन नी इंजुरीज व्हायला लागल्या मला. आणि आय ट्राईड अ हाय इंटेन्सिटी वर्कआउट तेव्हाच, जेव्हा मला वाटलं की मी खूप फिट झाले आणि आय कॅन नाउ डू एनिथिंग. तर आय स्टार्टेड जम्पिंग अ लॉट, डुईंग अ हाय इंटेन्सिटी वर्कआउट, आणि आय फॉरगॉट माय रिहॅब. तर दॅट वॉज द टाइम वेन आय रिअलाइज्ड की नाही, इफ आय हॅव टू जम्प आय नीड माय इंजुरी प्रिव्हेन्शन एक्सरसाइजेस. तर त्या दिवसापासून म्हणजे आफ्टर दॅट नी पेन आय हॅड टू स्टॉप माय ट्रेनिंग फॉर 1 more week. आणि ते सायकोलॉजिकली खूप इम्पॅक्ट झाला की नाही, मी एवढं ट्रेन केलंय, एवढे मी करतेय महिने, आणि आय हॅव टू स्टॉप फॉर अ वीक. तर दॅट वॉज अ लॉट ऑफ सायकोलॉजिकल इम्पॅक्ट. सो फ्रॉम दॅट डे आय हॅव प्लॅन्ड की इंजुरी प्रिव्हेंशनचे जे एक्सरसाइजेस आहेत ते कधीच सोडायचे नाहीयेत आणि
Okay.
आय स्टील डू देम रेग्युलरली. सो इफ एनी
Okay.
प्लेयर, इथे पण मी माझ्या इकडे जे फिटनेसचे प्लेयर्स येतात त्यांना सगळ्यांना इंजुरी प्रिव्हेंशन प्लॅन इज द फर्स्ट थिंग विच आय टीच देम. आणि दॅट इज कंपल्सरी टू डू बिकॉज दॅट इज व्हॉट यू आर प्रिव्हेंटिंग इंजुरीज. तर दॅट इज व्हेरी
Okay.
इम्पॉर्टंट.
Dr. Shilpa Joshi asked, can we do treadmill after having bilateral knee synovitis? Age is 47. Treadmill exercises.
ट्रेडमिल आपण करू शकतो, त्यात काही कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेशन्स नाही आहेत. इफ यू डोंट हॅव पेन नाव आणि यू आर डुईंग युअर एक्सरसाइजेस वेल फॉर युअर quadriceps, hamstring, for your gluteal muscles, for your back, and if you don't have pain in the knee now, you can surely do treadmill. म्हणजे मी स्वतः करते ट्रेडमिल आणि मला आवडतं. म्हणून देर आर मेनी पीपल हू से डोंट डू ट्रेडमिल. यू हॅव टू जस्ट बी लिटल बिट कॉशियस. इंजुरी नाही व्हायला पाहिजे, फास्ट एकदम नाही जायला पाहिजे, बिकॉज इट इज अ मशीन आफ्टर ऑल. तो खूप फास्ट नाही करायचं, स्लोली करायचं आणि इट इज गुड. इफ डोंट हॅव पेन इन द नी, आय डोंट फाइंड एनीथिंग रॉंग अबाउट ट्रेडमिल.
ओके. नी सायनोव्हायटिस मध्ये पण स्लो रन, स्लो जॉगिंग,
पहिल्यांदा ते जे स्वेलिंग वगैरे आहे ना ते सगळं निघून गेल्यावर मग स्टार्ट करायचं.
ओके 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 ओके.
पेन नसेल तर स्टार्ट करायचंय. म्हणजे त्याच्यासाठी एक्सरसाइजेस करणं गरजेचं आहे आधी.
Okay. So, Dr. Kashmira, can you suggest some basic exercises for perimenopausal women?
पेरिमेनोपॉजल. ओके. तर मेनली फ्लशेस वगैरे येतात, हॉट फ्लशेस. आणि मेनली फॉर वुमेन ना मेटाबॉलिझम इज व्हेरी क्रुशियल. Keeping your metabolic health is very, very important. So, eating good food and nutritious diet with proper supplements, B12, your vitamin D, your vitamin C, and your calcium. तर हे सप्लिमेंट्स व्हॉट आय फेल्ट आर व्हेरी, व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. आणि मला पण ते खूप जाणवलं की सप्लिमेंट्स नीट ठेवले मी की आय एम मोर स्ट्रॉंगर. आणि माझे मेटाबॉलिझम पण तसंच छान राहिलं. तर व्हॉट आय हॅव इन द मॉर्निंग इज वॉर्म वॉटर विथ लेमन. तर ती आता सवयच लागली की लेमन वॉटर सकाळी उठल्यावर प्यायचंच. आणि दॅट इज व्हेरी रिफ्रेशिंग विदाउट एनी शुगर. काही सॉल्ट पण नाही, शुगर नाही, काही नाही, फक्त लिंबू आणि पाणी. तर विटॅमिन सीचा कोटा माझा तिथे भरून जातो. कॅल्शियमची आहे ना, मला एक छान एक टॅबलेट मिळाली, विच वॉज अ च्युएबल टॅबलेट. आय वॉज बोर्ड टेकिंग दोज बिग कॅल्शियम टॅबलेट्स. तर आय यूज टू अवॉइड कॅल्शियम. तर वन डे आय थॉट लेट्स टेक च्युएबल. तर आय स्टार्टेड टेकिंग च्युएबल. त्या ह्याच्यामध्ये B12 होतं आहे, म्हणजे कॅल्शियम आहे आणि डी पण आहे. त्या च्युएबल टॅबलेट्स आहे. थोडंसं म्हणजे मी आस्क्ड माय हसबंड, ही इज अ ऑर्थोपेडिक सर्जन, तर की हे क्वांटिटीज ठीक आहे का? तर ही इज लाईक ठीक आहेत, म्हणजे अगदी फक्त एक 100 मिलीग्राम, थोडेसे कमी असतील मे बी. पण बट नाव आय टेक देम रेग्युलरली बिकॉज दे आर च्युएबल. आय टेक देम एव्हरी डे. तर मग तो एक विटॅमिनचा जो कोटा आहे, सप्लिमेंटचा कोटा आहे, तर तो माझा दिवसातनं होऊन जातो. आणि दॅट हॅज रिअली हेल्प मी. दुसरं आहे रेग्युलर एक्सरसाइज. म्हणजे देर आर सर्टन वुमेन हू ओनली डू योगा. तर योगा इज गुड फॉर मेटाबॉलिझम. पण आय गेट मेनी पेशंट्स हू दे बिकम वीक. कारण कसं आहे, इट इज लाईक रबर बँड. Okay, if you go on stretching the rubber band, it is going to be weak. For the rubber band to stay strong, you need proper strength also, and you need proper stretch also.
Okay.
Women doing only yoga, they need certain strength training also. Regular exercise, combination of weight training, flexibility, and cardio, plus your dietary supplements, they give you vitamin B12 has माझं तर vitamin D म्हणजे आफ्टर डिलिव्हरी इट हॅड गॉन टू 8. आणि B12 पण खूप ड्रॉप झालेलं आणि आय हॅड टू टेक बूस्टर्स. आणि बट दॅट रिअली हेल्प मी. आणि I think vitamins plus a good exercise plan is a must for any postmenopausal woman.
Okay. What is the name of that chewable tablets? Calcium.
बघून
Okay.
सांगते.
Okay. Okay. ठीक
पण ते
आहे.
असं it is, बघून सांगू का मग बघून आहे माझ्याकडे.
It's okay. Dr. Prerna, she asked, can we do exercise if we have paniculitis?
Paniculitis म्हणजे
Actually, ते स्किन पेनफुल स्किनच्या तिथे नोड्यूल्स डेव्हलप होतात. ओके,
स्किनचा
डॉक्टर प्रेरणा. हा.
नाही, नक्की मला तो एलिमेंट माहित नाहीये, सॉरी.
ओके.
कुठे लिहिलंय हे? चॅट मध्ये आहे का?
क्वेश्चन आन्सर. डॉक्टर प्रेरणा अनम्यूट करायला लागेल त्यांना. ओके. So next question is Dr. Minal Pawar. I want to know what I can do to increase my muscle strength. No health issue. So you already explained that.
ते प्रेरणा त्यांना मला फोन करायला सांगितलं तरी चालेल, नंबर दिला.
Okay, Dr. Kashmira. Yeah. The next question is Ironman competition साठी तुम्ही ट्रेनिंग देता का?
आयर्नमॅन साठी येतात मुलं माझ्याकडे, पण मोस्टली आय हॅव गिव्हन इज इंजुरी प्रिव्हेन्शनचे प्लॅन्स. तर एक्झॅक्टली असं आयर्नमॅन आतापर्यंत नाही केलंय, बट आय कॅन टीच देम इंजुरी प्रिव्हेन्शन साठी, अँड आय नो मेनी अदर पीपल हु हॅव डन आयर्नमॅन.
ओके.
तसं रेकमेंडेशन देऊ शकते.
Pallavi Khare ask the exercise for plump arms. Plump arms. Arms.
Strength.
Maybe. No, plump arms means maybe there is a upper arm should be fatty. Plump arms.
ओके. ते सी आता वुमेन मध्ये मेनली अप्पर बॉडी इज कॉमनली व्हेरी वीक इन वुमेन. तर लोअर बॉडी इज स्ट्रॉंगर, अप्पर बॉडी इज वीक. तर आणि एस्पेशली द ट्रायसेप्स म्हणून मग वुमेनला कमी पुशअप्स घालता येतात, इव्हन ट्रायसेप मसल खूपच वीक असतो. तर आणि हा इम्बॅलन्स होतो वुमेनच्या बॉडीमध्ये, की अप्पर बॉडी इज वीक, लोअर बॉडी इज स्ट्रॉंग. तर तो बॅलन्स आणणं इज व्हेरी व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट, की अप्पर बॉडी म्हणून मग थोडा अप्पर बॉडीवर फोकस करून स्लोली इम्प्रूव्ह, म्हणजे समजा आपण आता 2 kg केलं तर लगेच 5 kg ला शिफ्ट नाही व्हायचं. 2 kg केलं तर 3 kg, मग 5 kg. म्हणजे स्लो प्रोग्रेशन इज इम्पॉर्टंट फॉर अप्पर बॉडी स्ट्रेंथ इन विमेन. तर त्याला एक वेगळा सेट ऑफ रूल्स आहेत आणि ते स्लोलीच होणार आहे हळूहळू फॉर अप्पर बॉडी. आणि ट्रायसेप्सवर यू कॅन डू ट्रायसेप्स विथ TRX, यू कॅन डू डिप्स, यू कॅन प्रोग्रेस युअर प्रोग्रेशन ऑफ पुशअप्स. तर असे काही काही व्हरायटी ऑफ एक्सरसाइज यू कॅन डू फॉर युअर अप्पर बॉडी.
Okay. And to avoid hip replacement surgery for perimenopausal women, which exercise for hip replacement avoid?
See, फॉर लोअर बॉडी युअर ग्लुटियस, मीडियस आणि मॅक्झिमस म्हणजे जे बटक्सचे मसल्स आहेत ना, दे प्ले अ मेजर रोल. तर एक्सरसाइजेस विच आर एम्फसाइज ऑर स्ट्रेंथनिंग युअर ग्लुटियस, मीडियस अँड मॅक्झिमस आर दोज इम्पॉर्टंट. म्हणजे ब्रिजिंग असेल किंवा युअर डेडलिफ्ट्स असतील किंवा या नॉर्डिक लेग कर्ल आहे. तर असे सगळे जे एक्सरसाइजेस आहेत विच फोकस युअर बटक्स, that is those are very important. Then your quadriceps and hamstring, they also play a very important role. To avoid your hip replacement, gluteus medius, which is the hip abductor, ते बरेच जणांमध्ये वीक असतं. So these are the main muscles which we need to focus on.
Okay. Thank you. So Dr. Kushal Mahajan asked, what is the cross training for badminton, swimming ना?
जे एक्सरसाइज तुम्ही ग्राउंडवर नाही करत, इव्हन सायकलिंग रेग्युलरली तुम्ही करत नाही, दोज विल बी द क्रॉस ट्रेनिंग एक्सरसाइजेस. म्हणजे सी क्रॉस ट्रेनिंग म्हणजे इवन इफ यू आर नॉट युझिंग युअर हँड्स,
Mhm.
युझिंग युअर हँड्स विल बी युअर क्रॉस ट्रेनिंग असं.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, Dr. Kashmira. You have all covered about exercise, about nutrition. So thank you very much for your excellent lecture. So in the last, I will say, ki train like an athlete, eat like a nutritionist, sleep like a baby, and win like a champion. Yes, thank you
If
very
anybody
much.
has any other question, they can surely call me.
Okay.
नक्कीच हेल्प करेन कोणाला काय. अगदी आयर्न मॅन पर्यंत नाही पोहोचले, पण ऍटलीस्ट एक बेसिक इंजुरी प्रिव्हेन्शन ऍज अ स्पोर्ट्स फिजिओथेरपिस्ट प्लस अ फिटनेस ट्रेनर असे खूप रेअरली असतील आपल्याला वाटते पुण्यात. आणि सो आय कॅन हेल्प देम इन फिटनेस प्लस इंजुरी.
ओके, थँक्यू. डॉक्टर प्रेरणा, तुम्हाला काही विचारायचंय का? ओके, नाव आय हँड ओव्हर टू डॉक्टर श्रीराम जोशी सर. डॉक्टर जोशी सर. डॉक्टर रूपा मॅम. डॉक्टर रूपा. Okay. So there is one more question. इंजुरी प्रिव्हेन्शन साठी तुम्हाला एक सेपरेट सेशन घ्यायला सांगितलेलं आहे डॉक्टर दिनेश भोगले सरांनी.
हो चालेल ना, आपण एक डेमो सेशन ठेवू शकू फॉर इंजुरी प्रिव्हेन्शन. कसं इंजुरी प्रिव्हेन्शनचे एक्सरसाइजेस जे आहेत तर अप्पर बॉडी एक्सरसाइज विल नीड अ लिटल बिट ऑफ सुपरविजन बिकॉज मला थोडेसे मसल कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट होतोय का नाही, रिक्रूट होतोय का नाही हे बघणं गरजेचं आहे. तर पण ऑफकोर्स आपण एक डेमो सेशन ह्याच्यावर घेऊ शकतो, वेबिनार घेऊ शकतो. लोअर बॉडीचा तर काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही, अप्पर बॉडी आपण थोडेसे 1-2 एक्सरसाइजेस आय विल नीड टू सी द मसल रिक्रुटमेंट.
ओके, ओके, डेफिनेटली, डेफिनेटली. येस, येस, थँक्यू.
ज्योती, मला वाटतं खूप सारे प्रश्न झालेत आपले.
येस, येस.
म्हणजे काश्मीरा, सो लेट अस समराइज द सेशन नाउ.
या. Yes, yes. Dr. Shriram Joshi, sir. Yes, I already hand over.
Okay, okay.
Okay, done.
I, Dr. Shriram Joshi, Secretary, GPA Pune. Gratefully thanks today's speaker, Dr. Kashmira Sabnis, for wonderful lecture on fitness prescription. How to keep you fit and stress-free, which is very important in today's life. I am also thankful to our active member, Dr. Jyoti Shinde, for sharing valuable time with us. We also thankful to all delegates for attending this lecture. Thanks all. Take care of yourself and your family. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.